It is April 6, 2024, and I am at Disneyland Park for the second day of the Season of the Force. And before I start this video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please click the like button. I'm going to ride the Star Wars tours, and the adventure continues because they now have 3 new films based on The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Andor. 2 of those shows were huge bombs, and the 3rd one fell off a cliff during the 3rd season. So I'm not sure what the point is shooting these videos were. I don't think it's going to bring any additional foot traffic to this ride. I already checked the wait time, and it's about 40 minutes, and that's not too much different than the normal wait time. But I'm going to hop in line and see what's up with the new films. Like I said, the wait time isn't that long. It's only about 40 minutes, about average time. I seem to remember the last time I rode this in 2011 when they did the things with Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. I seem to remember that the attraction wait time was more around 2 hours when they initially released it. So this has done nothing to pump up foot traffic. And on top of it, we're on the second day of the Season of the Force, so you've got all the Star Wars fans here, and yet still only a 40-minute wait time.
And an unusual reading from the binary motivator. Perhaps we should run a systems check. Why, anyone who would want to race around the galaxy is quite beyond me. But I'm certain you'll have a wonderful flight. I hear it's really quite lovely.
Attention please. Galactic Security would like to remind you to keep carry-on luggage and packages with you at all times. Never accept packages from any life form or droid you are not familiar with.
We must all be vigilant. Spies here? They don't look suspicious to me at all. Strange, perhaps, but you'll have to excuse Arthur. Sometimes he can be a bit too vigilant. Stop being paranoid, Arthur, and get back to work. I'll be in this transport any moment. What do you mean you are doing all the work? You ungrateful little twit. I just about had enough of you.
Your attention, please. Galactic regulations state that all interplanetary travelers present a current passport and the necessary visas prior to leaving the spaceport. Passengers requiring assistance should visit the nearest spaceport information
I don't see much
kiosk.
change in this area. In 13 years since I was here, it's basically the same setup. It sounds like the same dialogue between C-3PO and R2-D2. So they've basically done nothing to this in 13 years. Maybe this will be different.
Star Tours is now offering convenient daily departures to the tranquil planet of Naboo. Visit historic landmarks in the capital city of Speed. You might even catch a glimpse of the recently elected Queen of Naboo. Or, if you crave adventure, you won't want to miss a tour of the once-famed Gumby City. Then, run a bongo and take your entire family through the mysterious planet core. Whatever your desire, you'll find it on Naboo. Non-stop flights depart daily, so don't delay. Visit Naboo today.
Computer, whose bag is this? TK-421? Why isn't he at his post? Must have a good reason. Nice.
species. This is not the line you are looking for. Yes, I'm sorry. Alright. Hey, great robot check. What did the droid say?
That looks pretty familiar too.
1001 01001. Right? Right? What, you don't speak binary? Alright, let's move it along. Let's keep it moving. Remind me of something. Except he's green, much shorter than
Really
you.
haven't
Six
seen
factors.
much
Other than that, you could
that
be
I don't recognize from 13 years ago. Wow.
I hope you enjoy your tour.
Within at the beginning.
Actually, 2 and a 5.
Do not put on your flight glasses until instructed to do so by a crew member. One final reminder, scripting the photography on any Star Tours flight.
Yeah, at this point it feels like it was about 40 minutes, so they were pretty much on time, and we'll be boarding in a minute.
Buddy, you'll be ready for launch here in about a minute or two. We're just going to run through your pre-flight check, and then you'll be ready for launch. So if you haven't done so, let's fasten those seatbelts. They go from right to left.
Like you'll see one right outside this right, there's one. Like right at the entrance of the right. There we go. You're not holding up the whole flight or anything. I'm sorry, I can't find it.
Okay, starting with the front row, if you can please tug on the yellow tab on your left side. Give it a nice tug for me, please. Thank you very much, row 1. Row 2, yellow tabs on the left. Give it a nice tug. Thank you. Good. Good. And these last 3 seats here, pull the yellow tab, please. Now the last 2 seats, give that yellow tab a nice tug there, please. Thank you. And row 3, same thing. Give it a good pull for me there. Thank you very much, row 3. And row number 4, please. Thank you, row 4 and row 5. Thank you, row number 5. All right, everybody. It is time to put on those flight glasses. Your captain should be on board by now. He just has to remain seated face forward, supervise children, and have a nice flight. Have a nice flight.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
Takeoff sequence initiated.
R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You never go fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
Attention, all transport hold for security clearance.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen her?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them.
Heels up, R2! Where are we going? This is madness! Don't you dare make the jump to landing! Where are we now? The Wookiee planet! Imperial troopers, what are they doing here? I'm afraid you're not really allowed to be there. Otto, hit the brakes! It worked! Not this way, Otto! I'm sorry! Hang on! The transmission. Now what?
Star Tours. I've been looking for you.
Ahsoka Tano. Greetings.
3PO. R2. You're traveling with a friend of mine that has vital information for the rebellion.
The spy? I knew it.
Head to the rendezvous point I am sending you. Good luck, Star Tours. And may the Force be with you.
Just a moment, Arthur. Let us consider this. I don't like the look of this. Yes, I do believe these are Virgo. Herdian are the legendary space whales. Quite extraordinary. So sweet. Oh no!
Star Tours. Soup gets one here. Gotta use some help.
Don't win it ever end!
Nicely done, Star Tours. Appreciate the help.
R2-D2, don't you dare!
Safe travels. Good to see you again, R2.
We will be landing shortly. I do hope you have enjoyed your flight and watch out! Thank the maker. On behalf of the Star Tours, thank you for joining us. No more adventures
Please remain seated until the captain has opened the exit doors. You may then unlatch your safety restraints by pressing the release button on your left. Make sure you have all your personal belongings as you exit. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Goodbye.
And of course, they drop you right out into a shop. So, lightsabers, build your own lightsabers. I don't think you can buy the stormtroopers, costumes. Yeah, just about everything. Also can't remember the last time I was in this store. Been years. All right. Yeah. So yeah, the Star Trader. Like I said, I haven't been in there in years. And it really hasn't changed much. I mean, it looks like they added some more lightsabers, but that's about it. And in a second, I'm going to give my final thoughts on this ride. All right, here are my final thoughts. Now I know exactly why I haven't been on this ride in 13 years. I mean, nothing's really changed. Throwing Ahsoka in there, the only small group of people that would even know who she is, a small portion that actually watched the show. It was low rated. It did not get a lot of viewership. I mean, I guess if you're a real Star Wars fan, you might know who it is, but for the normies, they're not going to know who Ahsoka is. They're not going to see the show. They won't know about the space wells. They'll just be confused by that whole last part of the attraction. Like I said, I've looked at it. The wait time has only gone up 5 minutes since I got in line. So it's not really putting people on the path. And most of the 45-minute wait is because of all the people who are using Lightning Lane. If you eliminated Lightning Lane, it'd probably be about a 10-15 minute wait to get on this ride. It's not doing any traffic, and this did nothing to boost it at all. And now I am going to jump the light speed and jump over to the Galactic Grill and try some of the food they have there for Season of the Force. See you in a moment. And here we are at Galactic Grill waiting in line. Gonna check out some of the limited offerings that they have for the season of the Force. All right, this is the Bantha Burger. With fries, and it's a 50-50 Angus beef and vegetable patty with marinated pork belly, American cheese, Asian-inspired slaw, and sambal sweet mayo on a toasted brioche bun. First thing I'm thinking of is a 50-50 Angus beef and vegetable patty. Who is the marketing group for that? Somebody that's like vegetarian curious? I don't understand it at all. It's really confusing to me. I don't get the concept. How do you do something that's half vegetarian and then half beef, and on top of it then you throw some pork belly on there? Anyway, moving on. These are the Phyrexian fries, which are waffle fries with pork chorizo, chili de árbol cheese sauce, and black beans topped with avocado tomatillo sauce, green onions, and Oaxaca cheese. And we're gonna move over to here. And this is the Wookiee Parfait, which is chocolate sponge cake, chocolate pudding, and caramel mousse in a chocolate coffee crust with chocolate pearls, although they look more like pearly things. And last but not least, we have the Granny Smith Apple Slush, which comes with a Millennium Falcon glow cube. And now I'm going to dig in and try everything. Alright, starting with what I like best. The Phyrexian fries, surprisingly, were actually mildly warm by the time I got to eat them, probably because it was covered in a lot of stuff. There was a good amount of the avocado tomatillo sauce and the chili de árbol cheese sauce. Could have used a little bit of the Oaxaca cheese. Actually a decent amount of pork chorizo, good amount of beans. Overall, I think the ratio is actually pretty good. The Bantha burger. That Saba sweet mayo is actually really hot. I don't think it's sweet at all. It's actually got a little kick to it. I really couldn't taste the Angus beef and vegetable patty. That sambal sweet mayo kind of overpowers everything. It's not the worst thing in the world. Again, the pork belly, can't really taste it. It's nondescript. Couldn't even really tell there was slaw on there. So they went way overboard with the sambal sweet mayo. And as far as the Granny Smith apple slushy goes, I'm actually kind of surprised. I would have thought it'd been more sour. It's actually a little sweet. I kind of like that. It's decent. I don't really think it tastes like a typical Granny Smith apple. But it's still pretty decent. Well, after having a few bites, the chocolate pearls are actually inside. I don't know if you can see them, but there they are if you look really close. It's actually pretty good. I can't taste the chocolate coffee crust, which I'm thankful for. I'm not a big fan of coffee. Unfortunately, I also can't really detect the caramel mousse. This is basically just a chocolate lover's dream, though. All the rest of the chocolate items work really well together. So I would recommend actually getting this dessert. And with that, the free video has come to an end, so get out.